On this video, I'll be talking about planting our fruit trees finally. They'll be going in these islands behind me here, and I'll explain what they are in a second. Now, we're not going to be planting just any regular orchard, monoculture style, one species in a row, nice and neat. It's going to be different. And I've been studying up on this for a while now, a couple of years. Been watching all kinds of YouTube videos, documentaries, such as the Back to Eden gardening documentary, the Permaculture Beyond Organic movie, many YouTube videos about silvopasture, food forest, follow podcasts like Permapastures, all kinds of information out there I've been reading up on how to do this. I'm going to be compiling a bunch of it together and just do what works for us. We're planting the trees in islands about 25 feet apart. We don't want them to grow up eventually in several years and like smother out the grasses. We want to be able to graze around them for the animals, so kind of like the silvopasture concept. And in these islands, we're going to be planting one fruit tree, 2 or 3 berry type bushes, and then like edible plants, medicinal purposes, stuff that we can eat. And that's the purpose of this, kind of like a food forest. We're looking at whatever that fruit tree is, what other plants will benefit that fruit tree. If it's susceptible to an insect, find a plant that repels that insect. It will provide food for us, provide food for our animals, provide food for the wildlife around us, provide habitat. Looking at all kinds of different uses, not just planting. This is planting. We're going to be doing the grocery mart shopping concept that the Permaculture Beyond Organic movie points out, where we select plants, trees that fruit around the same time period. So we'll be harvesting fruit in this row, like a grocery cart shopping concept. And then the next group of trees we plant, we'll try to get different trees that bloom at different periods of the year. This will be very beneficial for our bees and the wild bees, the insects around here. Provide food for them throughout the year instead of like a monoculture concept where you have all of one plant that blooms all at one time and it's feast or famine for them. Been looking forward to doing this for a while. This is going to get us more in the direction of a more self-sufficient, sustainable farm where we have less imports of food coming in to feed our animals. So make that more self-sufficient there, be able to sustain ourselves, maybe provide more food for our customers that maybe have a U-pick down the road. So this will have a lot of positive effects on the farm for us and the generations to come. So really excited about it, and enough yapping. We're gonna get to it. Went to a friend who has a sawmill and got a bunch of hardwood wood chips and piled them up on cardboard. Now the cardboard will be serving the purpose of suppressing the grass and give time for the trees to grow before the grass starts competing with the plants. The wood chips, if you follow the Back to Eden gardening documentary, you'll know what those are for. This decays over time and feeds the trees and the plants. So really great to build in the soil for that.
Can I follow them, Daddy?
Yep. So So the way we're doing this is the trio method from Permaculture Beyond Organic. It's NAP, 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 or some variation of that. The reason you do this is so if one of these trees gets infected with something, insects, it doesn't affect another nectarine because it's on further down the line. So two of the same types of trees won't be near each other Or if you did rows, they wouldn't be beside each other. They'd be staggered as well. So we got the first tree in the ground. What is it, Augustus?
A nectarine.
A nectarine.
Yep.
Now we're gonna go to the next one. The first 7 trees are in the ground.